Hello, hello. Anybody out there? We've got a cool sample today. Well, several samples. I don't even like. I feel like that last stream we did 2 hours on one slide, and now we've got another marine sample. This is the first look. I've had this. I guess I've been looking for about 10 minutes now. It just I made one slide, and then I made another one. I couldn't believe it. I thought this was going to be like nothing, maybe like one kind of organism, and nope. We've got diatoms, we've got ciliates. Oh my goodness, whoa. Oh, I wonder if this is the one that Shahab keeps talking about. Oh, look at this huge ciliate. What do you think? There? No, I think it should. I feel like I have some streaks, some like cleaning streaks up there. Okay. We're in phase contrast right now with the 10x SPlanApo objective. Oops. I was watching the stuff. We'll find him again. He can't hide. He's too big. Yeah, we got Euglena. I measured the salinity of the sample. It is 25 parts per thousand. Oh my goodness, look at this. We've got more marine ciliates, stuff that I've never seen before. Look at that. I don't hate. I'm starting to, you know, it's funny. I've always like, I don't know. I guess I still believe it. I still think phase contrast is overrated, but I'm liking it more than like my original perception of it, I guess is what I'll say. Check this out. I think this is what, Lidinotus? I like the way that this one especially looks in phase contrast, because you can see when its body gets real thin, it turns real dark, but then like there's that chubby spot that's bright. We're at the this is the 20x now, and then we have a whole bunch of Entomones, these diatoms here. I believe these are all Entomones. There's a green diatom. I think it's, I don't know, there might be some. Wow, look at the guy. It actually looks tight in phase contrast. Whoa, there it is again. Our big boy. Gosh, what was that one that Shahab keeps talking about? Well, I think he only talked about it once. Whatever. I'll try to find it again later. Wow. Yeah, I think this one I can identify. Oh my. Well, but this one, on the other hand, what the heck? Guys, marine ciliates are just like I've looked at a lot of stream and pond water from around the Bay Area. I feel like I've gotten to know our you know, the denizens, I guess you might say, of Bay Area. But the marine ciliates, the freshwater denizens, that is, the marine ciliates are just like a whole different ballgame, a whole new book. Something I'm just completely unfamiliar with. Let's take it into DIC. Bring this down considerably. Oh, it's looking so good, actually. This is nice too. I made a small change to my setup. Again, for the last stream, I was using a daylight filter, but this time I just changed my camera's white balance settings to match incandescent. And the nice thing about that is, you know, the daylight filter cuts out probably like 50% of the light. Cuts out a lot of light. So with this, I'm able to expose it at a much lower ISO. I'm at ISO 800 right now, which is like any camera you're on. ISO 800 is usually going to be very good. Oh my gosh, what is this? Look at this. This is a very interesting looking thing. Whoa. What the heck? What the heck are you? Don't go away from me. Don't you dare. Is it a Euglena? I feel like it has multiple flagella. Or just whoa. Yeah, it's got multiple flagella. It's not a Euglena. Oh my god, we need Pacific plankton in here like right now. Look at this. She's got to know what this is. Wow. I wonder, I'm skeptical. I used a 0.15 cover slip, but I'm not 100% convinced that I have the working distance. No, I don't. Right there, I'm touching the slide. Right there. Yeah. I should have used one of the thin cover slips. That's okay. We can make another slide. And the 20X, honestly, is still very good. I feel like I should be able to be at like 1600 for this one. Oh, this image look pretty or what? Are we like these blues? These blues right here? Hey, Tardigrade Hunter, what's up? Do I have any magnification? I've got, Mike, I've got a lot of objectives. What are you talking about? Constantly changing between them. Right now I have a 6-position turret that has a 4X, 10X, 20X, 40X, all SPlanApo. And then I've got 10X and 20X DPlanApo phase contrast objectives. And then I have another turret which has some other objectives and most importantly 60X and 100X SPlanApo objectives. I guess I shouldn't be too hard on you. I do need to set up my objective indicator on my streams. So I don't know how to say your username because it's just a face. So I'm just going to call you Face. Face. If you go to reddit.com/face R microscopy, or well, I guess /r/microscopy. There's a sticky post at the top of the subreddit that a really cool dude wrote. Really cool guy. And that should have like a lot to help you get started. Oh, look at these diatoms. Oh, this is like an Entomones here that's in, I guess is that girdle view for this one? Oh my goodness. Here's one of those big old ciliates again. Let's see. Yeah, this one's just too thick. The slide's too thick. Probably, I could even try changing out the cover slip. Maybe adding a little extra content to it. But we'll stick with this, the 20x right now. I think the 20x is doing admirably. So I want to show you guys this where this sample came from, what this is. So you'll see, you guys see this orange red stuff here? All this orange red stuff. Let's see, let me see if I can find. We're just right over here, but there's like so much more that we can look at. All this reddish orange stuff. That's like an egg or something right there. Oh, hey, it's Condylostoma. Condylostoma. I love it. I love this ciliate. It's always so fun to watch. I have some great footage of this one that'll be in a video coming out, so stay tuned. Although honestly, I should probably just like, I don't know. This one's got a very sticky. It's got very sticky cilia. It seems like it's like sticking on to stuff. Condylostoma. Okay, so this red orange stuff. Let me show you guys a picture of where this comes from. Let's see, where's a good picture? Guess these are all kind of. Maybe I should show a video of it. No, I don't think I can. Sorry, 2 seconds. Okay, window capture. Add. Oh, there we go. Add. Window capture. Okay. Yeah, photos. Why is it tiny? Why is it 0? Oh my goodness. Transform. Fit to screen? What the? Okay, sorry guys. I don't know why this window capture isn't working. You'll have to take my word. This is so I went to this place called Drake's Beach. I think is like Francis Drake. I don't know. It's this kind of not really a cove. It's just an interesting little beach at Point Reyes. And kind of back from the surf, there is sort of a, I don't know if you'd call it like a pond even. It's just an area, it's not a tide pool, it's larger than a tide pool. It's just an area where the salt water has kind of gotten trapped. And on the surface and on the bottom, there is this like red sludge. It's all this red stuff. And you look at it, and there's not like really an indication that much is going on in there. It's just kind of red scum, basically. And there are some flies. There are like these flies that like glide around. Hey, we've got some cyanobacteria. Some flies that like glide around on it. But so I just scooped some up in a bottle, and really not thinking I was going to see anything very interesting in it. I figured it was just like some kind of like red algae or something, and that's all it was going to be. But no, we've got tons of microbial activity in this. That almost looks like an epithemia or something. Yeah, this is the salinity of this sample is 25 parts per thousand, which is pretty salty. I think saltwater, I don't know. I read online that like saltwater is 30 parts per thousand. I don't know if that means that this isn't exactly saltwater. We're going to call this saltwater. I don't think this is, it's definitely not being fed by like fresh water or anything. I think it's just basically like, I guess it could technically be like a tide pool, like a large tide pool. Wow, look at all these antimonies. I did not expect to find so many diatoms. Wow, they're just everywhere in here. My goodness. Guys, we're getting some great imagery. We're getting some great imagery here. We're really happy with this. Shout out to optics and bubble wrap. This is like legitimately 4K. Like you need 4K for this. You need 4K to display this image in its proper fidelity. Which is tough to do with microscopy. It's tough to get an image that's that densely detailed. And we've done it. So hooray. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We've got evap. We've got evap. Where's all the salt? I don't understand where... Usually there's like salt. Oh my goodness, look at all these antimonies just drying out right now. That's not good. I measured the salinity. This is definitely quite saline. Oh, hey. Ciliate. Hey, look at that. That is... I think that's a Spirostomum family. It's got the kind of the brush-like oral groove. Might be able to put the 40x on this one. Yes, we can. Oh, look at you. Look at that pellicle. Look at this cilia. Wow. Uh-oh, it's diving. Now we're at, I guess 400 times magnification. I do not like, no, we're not, no. You know what? No. We're not even going to say that. We're using a 40x objective. That's all we're saying. Magnification is whatever you want it to be. You put it on a big screen TV, the magnification is very high. You put it on your cell phone, it's still very high, but it's less high. Yo, what's up, Harry Fairy, Shahab? So yeah, I guess this must be, this water I checked it with a hydrometer, and it read 25 parts per thousand. So I guess that's, you know, pretty... Maybe it is mixing. So basically, Point Reyes is, by the way, so it's a national seashore. It's a very beautiful place. Just a, you know, it's part of the national park system. And it is, you know, basically like a, you know, a point. It juts out into the Pacific, and it's, you know, rocky. There's lots of cliffs, but then there's also places where, like, you know, there's like kind of valleys or canyons that kind of go down into the and open up into the water. And yeah, Point Reyes is has a lot of like estuaries, a lot of places where the water kind of comes up and, you know, becomes a part of the you know, you have a lot of brackish water, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So this, again, this was basically a pool, maybe like a tide pool, a large tide pool. And behind it, I actually haven't measured the salinity. I have another sample that we have to check out that looks more freshwater. And so maybe there is, like, maybe through the sand or something. This was kind of imbued with a little bit of fresh water, knocked down the salinity a bit. Hey, look at this centric diatom frustral here. It's lit. Oh my goodness. I got Vorticella there. It's kind of chilling. Go this way. But yeah, so I still haven't figured out what this Shahab. I don't know if you know this. Like this red stuff. This like red. I mean, it is. When you're there in person, it is red. Like I guess kind of a rusty red, but it's red, and it's just this scum that's on the surface, and then also like on the sand, on the surface of the sand underneath the water. And I thought when I like put this under the microscope, it was going to become like very clear what this stuff is. It's still not clear to me what I'm looking at. Like, is this must be bacteria, right? Like, that's the only thing that makes sense. They're very small. Like, this is like a biofilm, I guess, is what you would generally call this. The rectangular green things are entomones. E-N-T-O-M... Wait, entomones. E-N-T-O-M-O-N-E-I-S. Entomones. Hope I win the spelling bee. Push her up a little bit, actually. Great. Look at this, we got a nice diatom frustral here with some nice striae. A big central region, though, with no striae in it. And marine stuff is very interesting, just the fact that you just have like no idea what you're ever looking at. Everything's new. So that's an interesting. Is that like a curving frustral? It's hard to say. Like a twisting frustral. We'll go back to 10x actually, because I know I saw something else on this one that I was pretty happy to see. We're at 6, maybe 800. This one. Up a little. There we go. that open. There we go. Go down to 100. And yeah, let's see. Look for more friends. Because I saw another ciliate. Ooh, there's a nematode. Look at that. Nematodes are everywhere, man. Look, we got this Euglena. Libin. I didn't know Euglenas could exist in saltwater. Look at them, they're happy. Big chillin' right now. Coral tissue. We don't have like coral reefs out here, do we? Pretty sure that's a true statement. Antimonies. Got a little some cyanobacteria there. But where we have some big ciliates on here. Oh yeah, Shahab. Yeah, one of the ones that you guessed. Oh, so this is Spirostomum again, I believe. I don't know if this is like a stubby Spirostomum or if it's just a Spirostomum that normally would be longer, but it just isn't for whatever reason. We need to find our other ciliates here. Man, there's the salt. A nice little hypotrick. Might have to pull out the 4X for this. You guys would be amazed at how just like ciliates can disappear on you, even big ones. Hey, there's a rotifer. It looks like it's chilling right now. I don't think it's dead. Got rotifers in here. Crazy. Wow, look at these antimonies. Look at them. They're so active. Whoa. Oh, there's Condylostoma. We got nematodes wigging out. We got Condylostoma. This is a smaller Condylostoma than the one that we saw the other day. The one that I've been making videos of and sharing. Hob, you are my marine oracle. Oh, you gotta get on it, man. You're the closest thing that we have to a marine expert, aside from Pacific Plankton, but she's never on the live stream, so I don't know what's up with that. Look at this one, Shahab. This is a different ciliate entirely. One that we have not seen. So this is one you can go pack the books on. I did order that book, that Ciliates book, so hopefully that helps. Because apparently I'm going to become like a marine ciliate specialist. That's apparently what I can already feel it trending in that direction, where like these are the samples that I get. Condylostoma. Love them. Let's see if we can see it eat something. Because I was watching the one that I was videoing was eating stuff like crazy. It was like sucking up algae, like dinoflagellates. Nematode going crazy. And they have like they get stuff in their gullet. They get stuff in their like oral groove, and they really swallow it. Like it's just like there's a very distinct swallowing action. Again, just this is just we are doing first stuff here. Look at this diatom. This is actually an interesting diatom. It's got like a little thickened region in the middle there, like a circular one. There's the Spirostomum again. Nematode wigging out. Okay. Oh, I'm an idiot. Wow. Wow. Just an absolute moron, aren't I? Wow, I've been using an ND filter the entire time. There we go. Now I was like, why is my ISO kind of high? Wow. Oh my god. Yeah, this is it. This is it, fam. We're in it. Oh, this is like such the picture quality, the video quality is just so clean. There's no noise. This is insane. Bob, what do you do? Like you're a PhD or something, or I'm sorry, we probably talked about this, and I've just like, you know, talked to a lot of people. I try to remember facts about people. I'm not always successful. So what are you? What kind of marine stuff are you up to? Gotta get that song off this playlist. Not lo-fi. Probably a fine song, but not lo-fi. Okay, we're gonna bust out the 4X here. Stem cell biologist. Do you like clone people? My assumption. But it sounds like you do to me. You know what MS means. On me. Oh my god. That was not the play. Not the play. I'm just trying to like center the using the 1.6x. It's like very like sensitive on alignment and like. But okay, we're looking for some ciliates here, guys. Condylostoma again. Whoa, that's not. Well, I think that's just a Spirostomum. Pretty sure that's a Spirostomum. Where's that other one? I swear, if it does something stupid like swim off the slide and then die, I'd be very upset. Whoa, hello. That's a thing. That's a thing. Yo, here we go. New ciliate. I think we saw this earlier, like I briefly saw this at the beginning of the stream. Oh, we're on the... I'm just absolutely out of it today. There's all kinds of messing up. Nope. Look at this thing. It kind of... looking a little sus. It's got a little like slit there at the front. Ciliate. Hey, there's another one. This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them. Oh my god. Okay, go, 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 go. Yeah, I see, go. Yeah, I see, go. I see it on the camera. I see it. Take that way down. Interesting, the neutral density filter adds in just a smidge, it appears, of green. Something to take note of. I kind of do like, I prefer that blue. So maybe I'll make that slight adjustment for the next stream. Yeah. Back here. Yeah, we got another cool ciliate to look at. Big one too. Wow. Okay. Yeah, guys, we are at. Oh my god. Yeah. Wow. I'm such an idiot. I had the ND filter on there like the whole time earlier. We're at 40x. We're using the 40x objective, and we are capturing at an ISO of 1600 right now, which is like ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. This is the play. I think the VHS is officially better than my my LED mod, which is a little sad. A little sad. I thought I really had something special with that. I mean, it is still sick for a non-VHS BH2, but yeah, this is, we're doing it here. Yeah, all my footage, ugh. Now I'm like so unhappy because all the footage that I've been working on that I like think is really good, I now know that that was captured like way lower quality than it could have been. I feel like is there like a, is the pellicle almost like have a grid pattern on it? It does, right? Yeah, it's got like a sort of a grid. It's not like a bunch of longitudinal lines. It's got like little bumps on it. Looking at the pellicle, always really important. Like usually, it's interesting, the stuff that like they focus on in like white papers. Oops. Stuff they focus on in white papers is like not always what you would focus on. But like pellicle is almost always important. What's going on with the membrane of the ciliate? What does it look like? I'm gonna try and focus in on the center. In the middle there, there's that kind of dark part that's going in and out. Is that the nucleus perhaps? Does it have like an elongated nucleus? That's also important. Nucleus, any kind of organelle identification, any kind of like distinct organelles are always important. But like general overall shape often is like unclear. I can feel myself like getting better on the tracking here. I was a little rusty when I came back. We're doing some good tracking for the 40x objective. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Ugh, we really need... Dude, that Marine Ciliates book, if that isn't the most clutch book of all time, I'm going to be very disappointed. Why don't we go back to phase contrast for a little while, just for mixing things up. Or actually, you know what? Let's go to Darkfield. Why don't we go to Darkfield? Haven't been doing any Darkfield. We'll go to 10x Darkfield. That seemed good. Seemed like a cool idea. I'm not actually asking you guys. We're doing it. We're doing it. Oh, I had my iris down that entire time too, like a moron. God, I'm so bad at this. Darkfield. There's our Spirostomum. There's our Condylostoma. Oh, I have my idiot again. Wow, guys, I apologize. DIATOM's issues an official apology for this stream. I have been caught slipping. Had my analyzer in for DIC. You definitely do not want to, if you have a DIC equipped microscope, it's pretty easy to like switch to bright field or dark field and forget to take the slider out. And that's a big problem because the slider is a prism, and the prism, normally the way DIC works is you have a prism at the bottom that splits the beam into two images, and then the prism at the top kind of recombines them, kind of undoes the initial split. But you don't have an initial split. The prism at the top will just split the image again, and so you'll get like poor image quality, and you won't understand why. You'll be like wondering why things don't look as good as they ought to. Yeah, this is a little on the blue side. I wonder, I could probably, yeah, this is, probably clean that up a little bit. But just an orangish filter or something. I actually have some of that around. Do a little experimenting. Let's see, what does this look like? Maybe a little too warm. A little too warm of an adjustment there. Potentially. I have some more. We can work on that. Honestly, I should just do it in camera. Okay, we're still not done though, because there's another GD ciliate around here that we need to get on video again. Dahab, you need to see it. That Roadford. Go to, I don't know if the 4X really gets me a whole lot more. Because it has this like huge vignette going on. Okay, there's those again. I feel like this other one like swam off and dried out or something. Ugh. I found that one with the sort of the hoof-like mouth again, like the hoof-like oral apparatus. There's another one just swimming around. Wait, is that it? No, that's that like weird. Wait, is that it? Oh, maybe that's it. It looks like it's like swimming backwards. If it's not swimming backwards, then this is just something else. No, this is something else. Another. Oh, wait, maybe? No, it's gonna. Gosh darn it. Why can't you just be normal? Ciliate. Okay, where'd it go? Can't have gone that far, right? That's not good. Oh, wow. Oh, look at this beautiful centric diatom frustral. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, look at how, oh, look at the antimonies going below it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Guys, we on the DIATOM's channel, we appreciate a beautiful diatom frustral. Let me make that very clear. If you are not a diatom frustral enjoyer, you're not welcome here. Plain and simple. Oh my God, look at it. It's perfect. Perfect. I want to keep it. Look at it. Guys. What the heck? What the heck? What a beautiful, beautiful frustral. Yeah, there better be tears. Y'all better be sobbing. That's a little sketch looking, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe if we turn down the ISO a little bit. This will be better. Wow. Oh, I never want to stop looking at this. Ever. This is probably the most like perfect, just natural frustral I've ever come across. Look at that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Where's DIATOM's attack? Where's he at? What a beautiful freaking frustral. I wonder if I can. It's a good point. I wonder actually if I can actually just record. Give me. I'm gonna attempt something that probably is not gonna work here. I'm going to attempt to record. Oh, I can't change my recording settings. Well, oh no, I can. No, it's all messed up. Never mind. Yeah, I mean, we can do it from the, it's just going to be, the problem with this is that I don't have, like, the original quality. Oh my God. No, go away. Frig off. Oh, no. It went this way. Yes, it went very quickly in this direction, though. Ooh, hello there. What do we got here? Unbelievable. I thought that was going to be a lot more gentle than it was. Guys, I'm a professional. I'll try this at home. Okay, we'll go to 10x. We will look. There it is. Oh my God! It's still there. It's got a little bit of crud on it. Not gonna lie. We did wreck it slightly. Oh, it's tilted now too, I think. Son of a bee. There's a little amoeba. Guys see that? Guys see the little floating amoeba here? That is. Yeah, it's tilted now. Oh my god. Okay, what if we just do a little bit of precision manipulation. Ooh. Look at that. Are you guys splitting? Looks like, well, interesting. They're kind of splitting butt to butt. Euglena. These little flagellates here. Splitting. Okay. Okay, DIATOM frustral search. Here it is. Hey, I think we got it. I think we did it. That looks pretty good. Look at that. Oh my god. They call me Young Kemp. Okay, that's probably in poor taste. I shouldn't make jokes like that. R.I.P. Klaus. You're missed. Yes. This is up. We'll just do like a slow focus through. And that's the other side. Okay. It's not perfect, but there you go. One more. You know what, guys? I like this DIATOM frustral so much, I might want to put this under Oil Immersion. That might need to happen right now. Do not... Okay. This thing cannot start moving on me. That would not be very cash money. Also, this cover slip is like half off the slide now, by the way. Just Euglena, you get away. Get away from my frustral. Do not interfere with my DIATOM activities. Okay. We're doing it. Let me figure out the best way to do this. Maybe we just slip in the SPlan 40 and pray. Okay, this Euglena is extremely... it is tilting me very much now. Nobody wants to see Euglenas. We're just here for DIATOMs. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to pull off my objective turret. And I'm going to put in my other objective turret. Oh, we're pretty close. Yeah, there we go. Nice. There we go. Okay. We're back. And this is the 40X SPlan. So this is actually the one that's meant to be used with DIC, and you can see it's much more well behaved. Like, this is how DIC should look. Like, here's extinction, and here I am. It's just like it behaves very evenly as I'm adjusting this. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna explain this. Because some people might not know about this. So what I'm gonna do is come just out of focus a little bit on this guy. And actually, we're gonna come fairly, because it's pretty deep. Pretty deep. That's not great. Not great for what we're trying to do, but we're gonna make it work. Gosh, I don't know if we're actually gonna be able to get the 100x on this. Actually, I only have this. I think my 100x is off. God damn it! Get out of here. But we're gonna try. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it work, or we're not gonna make it work. And then, so I'm gonna defocus out. There we go. That's the. Oh my God. Please. 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 Just anywhere else. Literally be anywhere else right now. Oh my. No, there's another one too. Maybe it'll push it up. It'd be nice to have this farther up under the slide. Okay, I'm sorry this is taking so long. Okay, so defocus. We're just gonna trust that this antimonious is not gonna ruin this entirely. And then the BH2 has this little coarse focus lock. So I've just done that. And what that does is it makes it no longer possible for me to use the coarse focus to raise the stage any higher. And this is meant to be used for oil immersion. So I've done this now, and so now I'm going to lower the stage like a lot so I can put a drop of oil on it. I'm just going to get in there. You're going to delicately apply a little bit of oil. And now we'll swing the 60x into place. And now what I can do is just with my coarse focus knob, I can just run until I hit the hard stop again, which I just did. And then I can just focus down in A. Now look at our diatom. I think this is actually starting to squish the slide a little bit, but I'm okay with that, honestly. Oh, and we need to get to the 100x to get our full numerical aperture. Yeah, this is pushing the slide, but like honestly, if it can just kind of even the slide out a little bit. You guys shouldn't ever be like, technically you shouldn't run your objectives into slide. That is technically a true statement. But it's actually not that big of a deal. Because your objectives, the front surface that's going to hit the slide is not glass. It's kind of funny. It doesn't seem like there's a ton of extra detail on this one. Like I don't see like tons of poroids. They're probably in there. I just might not be able to see them without this being in a mountain. The underside. Wow. But what an utterly perfect diatom. Yeah, that's what the spring's for. And the spring is like, yeah. People get freaked out about that. It's silly. Oh, I should definitely realign my curler here. Oops. Oh, wrong way. Wow. It is cool to see stuff underneath this, but also get out of here. Well, I'm gonna do the jankiest thing possible, and I'm just gonna do a little snipping tool clip this. Put this in diatom attacked. Twitch. Okay. I'm sorry that we have been focused on a diatom frustral for like 15 minutes, but gosh, I love them. They're just so pretty. Now here's what you do. After you use oil, now you just like randomly walk around the slide, just hoping that you like see something interesting to look at. Yeah, I'm like compressing the slide hella right now. The problem with this sample is that there's like sand in it. Antimonies. You can just see the striae on it. Oh, hey, look at this. This is a very marine diatom here. You only ever see this kind of diatom with a super long apices, I guess they are. These are only marine diatoms, and I believe they have these really long things to make them more planktonic, so that they drift better. They fall more slowly in the water column. So that's cool. Damn. What a great diatom frustral that was. Like we could technically, we could probably even use the 10x. Oh, I don't have, I have lost my SPlan 10x, like an idiot. I'm sure it's just under my pile of microscopy stuff that's here at my desk. But the SPlan 10x would allow us to imagery. Okay. Here's cool. I think that's a bubble in the oil, most likely. That bubbles usually do. Okay, we can we'll take this down and we'll just use the 4x, I guess. We can like try to see if we can find something else to look at. Oil. Maybe we could try nailing one of these like big ciliates. I lost my microphone there for a second. Sorry about that. Try nailing one of these big ciliates. Why is Astro Galaxy posting in the Discord right now and not watching the stream? Negative points. Astro Galaxy, if you watch this VOD, you're on notice. I've seen you not supporting the live stream. Okay, everybody's entitled to do whatever the heck they want. We're gonna try to get Condylostoma under the 60x here. It's gonna be very difficult, but we're gonna do it. Okay. Down, flip into it, go up. Panic because you forgot what you're doing. Open that up. That in. Oh boy. There we go. Okay. Well, we're in the general ballpark, but hey, there it is. Oh, I'm such a good microscopist. Let me tell you guys. Oh boy. Oh boy, I lost it. DK, I take it all back. Oh my god. Where'd you go, Condi? Condi. Condi. Oh, what was that? Oh, this is the that little Spirostomum duder. I think I really need to, for these high numerical aperture lenses, I really need to focus on making the slides. And I think I'm just losing a lot of numerical aperture down here. Because this doesn't look like crazy sharp. Like not as sharp as I've come to expect when I'm looking at like DIATOM slides and stuff. Oh, this is... Oh. Who are you? This is something different. I don't think we saw this one yet. Wow, look at all those inclusions. Yeah, this is something different. This is not those like sausage-shaped ones that we were looking at earlier. This. Wow, look at all those like crazy spherical inclusions. Oh my god. Trying to get the pellicle in focus here. The cilia. Wow. Right, Tom? Dang. It's just like everything. I feel like so comfortable normally when I'm looking at ciliates and whatnot, and now it's just like, oh, I know nothing. I know nothing about what this is. I have no idea about anything this organism does. What it's called. what those like inclusions are inside of it. Eat algae. It kind of looks like it maybe eats algae. This is it though. This is why we do what we do. You're a microscopist and you're not excited to find something new. Probably in the wrong hobby. Almost like the, look at that, like a little like kind of swirl in the pellicle there, like it just kind of undulates a little bit. That reminds me of like stentor or something, but it's definitely not a stentor. $60x objective. And this is projecting onto, let's see, 1.67x. This thing's almost like exactly the frame across. I could like give like a rough idea of size. I need the size of my image sensor. I really need to get on the scale bars and stuff. I'm sorry about that, guys. Overdue for sprucing this up a little bit. Again, the idea that I'm trying to work with is to basically put. I think I'm pretty sure I want to do it via RFID tags. I want to put RFID tags on my objectives and then have a little RFID antenna on the microscope that will just detect which objective is in place. And that's like a really like, oh hey, look, is it Condylostoma? I think so. I think we found our Condylostoma. We can switch onto that now. Dude, Condi. The beast. Was it eating something right now? Following that? I think it already had it in there. But yeah, so basically just detect when I have you know, the right objectives in place. And then it'll just auto switch the scale bar and information in OBS for me, which will be really cool. But you're still rocking with me, right, Mike? Can't go to bed when there's marine ciliates swimming around on the big screen. Live, 4K, hashtag DIATOMs, hashtag best live microscopy in the world by like a lot. I love it. You can see that like the DIC effect just isn't as strong with the 60x. I'm also a moron because I'm using my, oh my god, I am severely just messed up in the head, honestly, at this point. Become very clear. I've still got, I've had the ND filter on there like the entire time. Again. Wow, this is at 2500 ISO. That's crazy. I wonder if we could get polarized light going real quick. Let's see, where is my polarizer? Oh, I can just use the, do I want to do it that way? Just kind of curious. Where is my polarizer? a second, I thought I'd had like a polarizer in the entire time. That wouldn't have made sense. That would have caused some issues. Oh, hey, there's the lit notice. Oh, look at that little guy. Where the heck is, like, oh my gosh. A little cluttered here in the DIATOM studio. Not able to do the things that I want. Okay, there's my polarization slider. Okay, let's try this. Just get it set up. So this should be cross polarization when I get the polarizer in here. And we'll see how that looks. Okay, yeah, that looks like polarized light to me. Yeah, yep. Ooh, look at that Euglena. Okay, now the question is, can we find our little Ciliate boys again? This way, maybe? We just gotta use the force here. We gotta think like a Ciliate. If I were a Ciliate, I would go in this direction. Wait, there it is. There's no, dang it. That's just a piece of crap. This direction. Oh, okay. All right. Ooh, look at those striae though. Actually, nicely resolved. Infrared camera. There's, I think infrared or microscopy is kind of, it is done. I don't know why it's done, but it does happen. But you know, the big thing with infrared is you're going the wrong direction for resolution. Infrared is going to get you lower resolution because it has longer wavelengths. So that's something to consider. But it would be interesting to see like what absorbs it and whatnot. Okay, let's do our thing again. Let's go to the 4X. Back. There's little like I think those are particles floating around the oil. Really great. Really good. That's probably great for my lens. Well, as the slide dries out, at least, it should... oh, there's the Condylostoma. Nice. Okay. That's an option. Condylostoma over there. Oh, look at that. That's that... Is that chubby one again? So. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna oil the slide on this guy. If I can pull this off. Okay, come on now. Act fast. Be a professional. At least I don't have to change the That was a little slow. Not gonna lie. I don't have to change the turret right now. Nice. But where the hell is anything that I was trying to look at? Oh. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, look at how the light is playing with this. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys, polarized light microscopy. You gotta do it. You just have to do it. It's so good. And it's so cheap. It's one of the cheapest techniques you can possibly do. This is incredible. This is amazing. Look at how it, like the little inclusions in it are like lensing the light. Oh my god. And this tells us something about like stuff that's bright right now, right? That stuff's birefringent and the other stuff isn't. Look at this. Are you kidding me? This is top tier. This is some of I think this is like one of my favorite things so far that we have captured on Micro Cinema 4K. 60x 1.4 numerical aperture lens, polarized light on an unknown ciliate, getting these incredible lighting effects. I love watching stuff like this. This is very like Jason like specific. So I'm an optics guy. For any of you that don't know, optics is my thing, and sort of one of my like evil plans for all of you, for my tomlets, is to use microscopy to make you guys optics experts. At least, you know, you're not going to become optical engineers or anything like that, but you can learn a whole lot about optics by using microscopes. And but so one of the things that I love to see are at these really small scales, like seeing optics still working, and like the fact that you can see the light getting like diffused and refracted by the inclusions in this thing. It's like, yeah, even at this scale, like that stuff still happens. You still get like reflections and refractions, all that. Oh my god, whoa. Beautiful, beautiful organism. Polarized light. Always uncovers the interesting things. I gotta find my friggin'... I'm using the polarizer in my DIC slider, which is fine, except that I don't get to use my wave plate with that. And I would like to use my wave plate right now. That is something I have an interest in doing. But I've lost my polarizer. And I don't understand how I've lost it, because it's like my #1 most used thing. We will try This definitely does not give me the same level of extinction, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Oh my god. And wave plate. Wave plate, go. Oh. We just want get your beach. Maybe a little too much. Take this off. Find my extinction again. Normally this thing like sits in do it like that. Wow. Then I wonder what happens if I put my Darkfield filter in. I can never. There. So this is now we are hyperlighting. Need to post this right there. Or actually, we're not really hyperlighting because we're not using my Oil Immersion Darkfield condenser. But we're blocking out some of the background light, giving us increased contrast. And we've got the quarter wave plate, or the half wave, the full wave plate rather. Giving us a little extra color. This is how, like, in my ideal world, this is how, like, you should be using your microscopes. Like, is not, don't use just the stock stuff that you buy off the shelf. You should be slapping polarizers in there, wave plates, doing sketchy, scuffy stuff, trying to create new effects, new imagery. Look at this. Good night, Mike. Thanks for sticking with me for so late. Wow. Pretty. And yet again, we made one slide. We made one GD slide, and it's taken up all of our time. Okay. Look at this thing absolutely just squeeze through. It's good, it's good, it's got there. Oh, I'm so glad we took the time to do polarized light. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the 4x. Wow. Oh, now I can see my Darkfield is just not quite in the right spot. Darkfield polarized light. Ooh, look at this guy. See if we can do it. There's enough oil there. Oops, I just touched the slide like an idiot. Guy's a little kind of a nasty demeanor. Jutting around like that. Oil. Where is it at? Sometimes I just wish all my objectives were oil objectives, honestly. I'd be willing to work with that. I don't think Olympus ever made like a nice 40x oil though. We lost our big boy. We'll take another stab at it. What would happen if someone were to cover the inside of the microscope with USO black? That I don't know what that is. Or is just like black paint? Is that what you're talking about? Like the objectives are already like the thing that increases contrast is having good anti-reflection coatings on the what is it again? Condylostoma. But this one is so much better. Oh, we got more. Dude, where are these things coming from? What the heck? All of a sudden, there's like a bunch of big ciliates in here. There's the little sausage. But where's that one that we were just looking at? Behaving very, like, erratically. The contrast comes from having good anti-reflection coatings, the optics in the lens. And that's one of the reasons, so this is something I've talked about before, but I'm always happy to talk about it again. You know, if you look, like, back in the day, like, they had apochromatic objectives. Like they had very good... Oh my gosh, look at this. This is a fight! Oh my god. Jason, please. Please, don't do this to me. Jason. Where's that Ciliate at? I'll fix the other thing later. Back in the day, like, they had apochromatic objectives. They had very good, high-quality objectives. And so I often say that, like, there really hasn't been, you know, a whole lot of, like, optically, in terms of, like improved numerical aperture or anything like that. But one of the things that has changed a lot since the old days is... man, lost it again. Coatings. Coating technology has improved a lot. Optical coatings. And so infinity corrected objectives often can get you better native contrast. Oh my god, is that the one? This thing. Always moving too. Gosh. Oh. I'm like, every time I try to like go quickly, I like bump the stage like a moron. There it is. I got you, you little bastard. One hand, we're gonna try to get extinction back. That's pretty good. The other hand, we're gonna try to reintroduce our wave plate. Oh my god, this thing, oh, it's so fast. Oh, I lost it. Oh. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Can't follow it. Oh, hey, Alberto. Yeah, I got your email. I was like super busy all day. Alberto, can you join the Discord? There's a link in my there's a link in my YouTube profile. That would be the best place to get in touch with me. I don't know if Andy is still here. Andy uses an inverted microscope. I don't use them. You generally cannot get as high of a numerical aperture with inverted microscope lenses, although you can put normal lenses on an inverted microscope, but there's a whole thing. The advantage of an inverted microscope, to me, is not clear for like the stuff that I like to do. Some things they're very good for, but for what I'm doing, I just don't see any reason I'd ever want to use one. But yeah, Alberto, if you can get on the Discord, that would be like very clutch. Andy's on the Discord as well. If you want to talk inverted microscopes, that's the place to do it. Oh, we look at this nematode, huh? We just, I don't know, for some reason I just like I'm never like looking at a nematode and being like, oh my god, I gotta look at that. But nematodes are cool. I think the main thing is they just don't stay still. Why can't you just be normal, nematode? Oh, look at the pharynx. I think that's the pharynx, that muscle group there that always has such a nice little like cross pattern to it. What is this thing in my field of view? Change. Huh. This always. I think the main thing I just don't like about nematodes is they don't stay still. You can't ever actually get a good look at them. But it is cool to see the how the body changes colors based on orientation. I feel like I have no good concept of like what nematodes get up to other than just flailing around. Pretty sure they don't like, I don't think this is like a natural behavior. Oh, hey, 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 hey. Hey. Oh, no. Get the hell back here. Kidding me? Dude. Oh my god. Did I lose it again? Again? Same location. Let's stick. So come to us. What's going on with my... Condylostoma. Ooh, look at that. Green it. Literally green it. Wow, so pretty. Polarized light. Polarized light, guys. Do it. If you're not doing polarized light, I don't know what you're doing with your lives, but whatever it is, it can't be as good. Just slapping some Polaroid film into your microscope and seeing what's birefringent. That movement there. Just a little thing. Okay. My god. I can't believe I've gone for almost 2 hours now on this one slide. We're gonna do a real quick second slide from a different sample because I'm still very curious, like what's going on in this other stuff that I collected today. So bear with me here. Give me a minute, maybe a full 60-second minute. A few things I gotta walk back. I gotta get my DIC slider back in here. I don't want to do just straight polarization out of the gate. That. Okay. Open up the jar. Lid on so tight. Sand. Like I said, this looks like a much more traditional sample. It's just kind of pond water. But near the ocean, so it might be a little brackish. We might see some interesting stuff in it. Nice. Oh my god, Discord. Unbelievable. Not disturbed. Put a number 0 cover slip on this one. Sorry for the wait, guys. We are getting our microscope back in business here. Put this somewhere. Go. Doing something dumb, I think. And then, why is it so... Oh, because I'm on... There we go. Hey, look at that, Spirogyra. Oh my god. Also, I did make the slight mistake of accidentally like putting these on ice for a little while. More on ice than I intended to. So it's possible I did some bad stuff. Okay, well, at first glimpse, it doesn't seem like this is like popping with life. But I could have just pulled from the wrong spot. Yeah. There is less stuff in here than I was expecting. I wonder what the salinity of this is. There's not even like DIATOM. There's a little Ciliate. I got detritus in here. Stuff. Okay. There are little like bugs and shrimp swimming around in this thing, so I feel that there should be some level of microbial activity as well. Try looking at some sediment dead bottom of it. That's got anything interesting in it. But every now and then you do just get like sample that you think it's gonna be great, and then like, oh no, not really. Okay, I mean there's all right, there's a Euglena. Is that Euglena gigas maybe? Hey. Oh, look at that. It's been a while since we had like a nice big Euglena. Andy, what you don't understand the strict, sophisticated nature of my microscopy. I feel like you see me jumping around like an idiot, but you don't see the art, the thought process. No. You should stick around, kid. You might learn something. I think if I go this way with it, slightly better. Wow, look at this. This is with the 40x lens here, by the way. We're getting some really crispy imagery. Really crispy. This is legitimately like I could just post this. Like I don't even need to do a very slight contrast adjustment to this. Very slight. This way with it. Wow, look at that red eye. This is so sharp. This is so crispy. That's the underside of the cover slips. Unbelievable. Look at that pure myelin grain. Pretty clear. Oh, there's the, I think that's the nucleus. We have, there's another pure myelin grain right there. Oh, you can see the shape of it. Got that kind of, sort of like an oval racetrack shape. I see 2 paramyelin grains. That should be enough to identify this thing. It's got the long pointy tail there. Well, and then it looks like no external flagella. Even my copy of Flossner is lost. But this is like, I mean, is this not like Journey of the Microcosmos close level? Like the sharpness of this for live footage? The 40x objective? We're close, right? We're real close on this. Okay. Oh yeah, I wanted to real quick. I'm gonna check the salinity. This. Assuming I can find my hydrometer, which I had literally like 2 hours ago, and this is the same exact spot. There we go. Sorry, I'm letting our boy get away from us. Wow. Okay. Very surprising. I wonder. I gotta like figure out if my hydrometer is even calibrated right, because this says 0, and 0 is a smaller number than I expected. I haven't actually like tasted the water. It's pretty nasty. I don't think I want to. Sometimes I do that. Just to, you know, tap it on my tongue just to get a feel for how salty it is. Hey, there's another Euglena. Different species. Dude, I'm stoked. If we have some Euglenids, if we have a nice little Euglenid sample here, that is absolutely okay with me. Hey, look at that. That is Testate Amoeba. Hey, it all costs money. What's up? Shahab, I have an Amazon special hydrometer, just the kind you put a little drop on the glass, point it at some light, and then it says what it is. Yeah, this is a Testate Amoeba, I do believe. Moving like a Testate Amoeba, very slowly. Do you see any? I don't see any. Oh, there they are. They're peeking out now. Let's go to 20x. There's the pseudopodia. They're just peeking out under the shell. You can see on the top there that little globule. Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, we can see some texture on this. Let's go back to, oh my God. Forgot to bolt in my objectives. That was a little bit of a shocker. And probably means we weren't getting as good of imagery as we could have before, which is a great sign because we were getting excellent imagery. Okay, let's go to the 40x. Yes. Yes. How do you calibrate? I don't understand how I would even calibrate this thing. It's just a thing. There's nothing to calibrate. It's like monolithic. Was this thing kind of like tilting on us? Oh, look at that. You can see some structure. Whoa. You can see the pseudopodia again. See some shape to its, wow. I bet this thing's really cool to see like sideways. This is clearly one that like builds its shell, like forms it itself. Small screw that you use to adjust the glass. Is that what this little thingy is? Oh, hey, there it is. Okay, found it. Thanks, Shahab. I will check that out for sure. Because I would be very surprised if this water is like 0 salinity. It's definitely lower salinity than the other water just by comparison between the two measurements, so we know that much. All right, hey, I'm liking this sample. I was that first slide, we're just gonna call that a little bit of a dud, but we're doing okay now. We got a little Clostridium action there. Okay. I guess one thing that would be kind of a dead giveaway, another nice Clostridium there, we can go back and take a look at that one later. Another thing that would be a dead giveaway is, yes, hey, look at that. I see salt crystals starting to form. So that means this is definitely not 0 salinity. So I think if we just add like maybe 15 to our salinity measurements, 10 to 15 on what I've been reporting, that's probably close to accurate. That orange thing was some kind of testate amoeba. We could probably figure out probably get that identified kind of closely. Yeah, we're going to take another look at this. Just be arguing. Yeesh. Make it. Right underneath. I should go like all the way this way with it. Oh my god, guys, it's so sharp. Look at that. Oh, that is crisp. So if you guys didn't know, so most 40x 0.95 numerical aperture lenses, they're very sensitive to cover slip thickness, and so most of them have a correction collar that allows you to adjust for a specific cover slip thickness, in like increments of just like a few microns each, basically. So right now I'm using a very thin, like number 0 cover slip. Is a lot different than the 0.17 this is designed for. So I just like moved the correction collar all the way to the thinnest I could possibly get it, and that sharpened up the imagery a lot. I'll go back. I'll go. Let me set it to 0.17. Okay, so now it's set for 0.17, and you see that when I focus on this thing now, it's just not sharp. It's not as sharp as it ought to be. And now I'm just gonna go back, and boom, very sharp, very crisp. So that is the importance of, oh my god, keeping your cover slip thickness check. Sorry, Euglena. Okay, Alberto. Hope to see you around. Hope to see you on the Discord. I will check in with you if I don't see you on the Discord. I will check in with you via email. But please do get on the Discord if you can. That'll be a lot easier than trying to send emails back and forth. And other people will help you as well. And thank you, Andy, for offering to help regarding inverted microscopes. I think Alberto is looking at one. Also, I can't remember if we got interrupted or whatnot. The orange thing was a Testate Amoeba. There is if you go to the Reddit microscopy page, Reddit r/microscopy, in the resources, there is a under amoebas. There's like a Testate Amoeba identification resource. And just by looking at that, I mean, it had a pretty distinctive test. But I think we should be able to figure out what it is. Or at least narrow it down to like a genus. The squishy little Euglenid there. Dude, I'm absolutely down with having some Euglenids in a slide. Or in a sample, rather. I like ciliates a lot, for sure. But having a bunch of Euglenids here, look at this one. We got like several species here. This is very cool. Let's see. Look at this little guy. Using around. That is very bright. Look at it, it just has no form whatsoever. It's very amoeboid movement. Not stretching out. Now it's just like something like that. Wow. Guys, just in retrospect here, just like, I'm so stoked. The streams are literally like, every time we stream, it's getting better. I think for the next stream, I can do like a better color correction job. Get the colors more where I want them to be. Crazy how that works. It's like, keep having some wins here. Still can't believe I found that 1.67x in bubble wrap. That's ridiculous. And it's by far like it's one of those things I would not have bought that. Like now knowing what it does for me, yes, I would have bought one, for sure. But like I wouldn't have bought it. Hey, there's a nice DIATOM. Gyrosigma. wouldn't have like just bought it without knowing what it was gonna do. What a big difference it would. Looks a little narrow to be gyro sigma. My expert opinion. Not a diatomist. Andy, how do you do live color correction? Indeed, that is important. So what you do is you get your camera all set up in OBS like you're going to do live streaming. And then you record some footage, and you want to record like some nice representative footage. So get a jar and like find some green stuff, some brown stuff, whatever, you know, just get some nice like representative footage. And then you record it instead of streaming it. You record it to your hard drive, and then open up that file in OBS in DaVinci Resolve, and make the color corrections that you want. And it's important when you do the color corrections to just do like global corrections. Don't do anything that's like, you know, sharpening isn't going to do anything for you. Just do exposure and contrast and color. Get it looking good, and then you right-click the clip on the color page, and you do generate LUT, L-U-T. Then after you generate the LUT, you can load that LUT as a filter in OBS, and it will apply live in real time to your footage. In fact, I can show you right now. I can turn off the filter that I'm using. There you go. This is what it looked like straight out of the camera right now. It actually looks a little different than what I see on the camera screen. But what I see on the camera screen is a little more blue, a little bit closer to what I've seen before, but it doesn't matter. This is what's coming out of the camera. And so we just slap that with our LUT. And there we go. We get our contrast. We get our colors, our pop. Yeah, Andor, he's asking about like video color correction. So this video has like color corrections built in. You actually can do a little bit of, if you're using achromats instead of apochromats, you can do one little thing to help it out, which is that in DaVinci, in the color page, so apochromats will have blue and green color fringing, purple and green color fringing. And one thing you can do in DaVinci to mitigate that is basically desaturate all purple hues. And that works because you almost never have purple stuff. I guess if you're doing like purple sulfur bacteria work, then you do need to have that. But since there's almost never going to be anything purple, you can usually like knock those purple hues down. And that can actually make your achromatic footage look a lot nicer. That's something I got to make a video on sometime. I've done it before. I have some footage of Stentor caeruleus and Brightfield using some Nikon achromats, and I did the same thing to them. This is a Pinnularia, I think. A little Pinnularia action going here. Oh, yes, we do. Always like to see a Pinnularia. Great microscopic subjects. So the LUT. Okay, what is a LUT? What is a lookup table? So a lookup table is exactly what it sounds like. It is a table, and basically, this is a bit of an oversimplification, but for every color that you could possibly have in your like input, right? So every like RGB value, there's an entry, and the LUT basically provides a map for the input RGB values to output RGB values. And so that's all the LUT is doing. So when you desaturate the purples in your color correction, basically it's going to say, oh, every time I have purple, like a purple hue, let's map that to a gray hue instead. And so that's what you'll get in your sorry. Wait, what the heck? Why did that stop the music? That was weird. Yeah, that's what you'll get in your LUT, in like your footage is all the purples will be smushed down to grays in your footage. Which is generally speaking okay, because you're not going to be looking at too much purple stuff. This is a really nice Pinnularia hair. Right underneath the cover slip, we're getting real sharp imagery on it. We're at the we're using our 40X again. There we go. Now it's in girdle view. You can get a good view of the. Whoa! What are those? I see the bubbles, I see the oil droplets, but those little things inside of it that are moving almost like white blood cells or something. No, stay in girdle view. That's interesting. That's something I've not keyed in on before. Thing. I mean, this is a DIATOM job. What this is, which is I think that's technically phytoplankton. Not the DIATOM. The thing next to it. That's a DIATOM. These are DIATOM. This is like Melisira or something. I think DIATOMs are phytoplankton, right? Is that not true? They're photosynthetic, single-celled. They're plankton. They're just not. They're protists. They're not plants. Dang about that plantae life, man. Wow, what a great. Wow. My footage, man. Live? You kidding me? The Journey of the Microcosmos do this. I mean, they probably could. They probably could like smash me out of the water if they wanted to. Oh, look at this little flagellate. Absolutely. Go wild. Huge, long flagella. Really long flagella compared to the body. You can always tell diatoms because diatoms have the gold chloroplasts, like the kind of the golden brown chloroplasts as opposed to green chloroplasts. Like dinoflagellates. Most dinoflagellates also have that. Yeah, like these things, these like pill-shaped things here, those are diatoms. Those are probably Melisira or something. Oh, hey, look at this. We have what is this? Paranema? Is that what this one's called? Right on the cover slip. 40x boy. 40x keys. Thank you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wow. Look how crispy that flagella is. Yeah, Andy, the droplets, the ones that like very much look like spherical droplets, yes, those are definitely oil droplets. I was talking about the things that were kind of more oblong and seem to be kind of moving around inside. Look at this. So I've seen so these things are you know, these are Euglenids. They have to eat. They're not photosynthetic. And I've never seen one eat something before. But apparently these things will like chow down on whole diatoms and stuff like that. It's crazy. Like they have a mouth, and I always thought they just ate like bacteria or something. They kind of just hoovered up bacteria, but no, they do some serious stuff. Just barely make out the pores in this Melisira right here. Wow. My goodness. Going up to Point Reyes? Good idea. Good idea. Nice day also, just in general. I got a sunburn today. I got sunburned at Point Reyes, which, like, if you know anything about Point Reyes, like, that means it was a nice day there. There goes a little there's like quad algae. This is weird. Like I feel like the 10x DIC crystal works a little differently. Could be the cover slip thickness. Not a big deal. Our diatom again. A little bit of algae running around. Another solid Euglenids. Love it. Love it. seconds. Maybe that's mutabilis. Probably mutabilis. Yeah, some. Whoa. Oh, with this is like in water. Almost just like sitting there dry. This is a Closterium. Whoa. I don't understand what's happening. Is it just like in the tiniest little bit of water? They have like, this one has just like one little crystal in its little vacuoles there. Like one little thing jiggling around. You can still see the cytoplasm flowing. It must be alive. Yeah, there we go. So desmids are plants, I believe. Officially plants. And or if you okay, Andy, yeah, take care. Thank you. And or if you hit me up on if you see any eBay listings you're like interested in or whatever, feel free to PM me on Discord. I make it a policy. I might joke with you about it, but I do make it a policy. I'm not gonna like, you know, if you show me something that you're looking at and I'm like, oh man, that actually is a really good deal, I'm not ever gonna like snipe it out from underneath you or anything like that. That would not be very cash money of DIATOMs. Always happy to look at stuff you're considering buying and give you my opinion on whether or not it's a good buy. Oh, that's why. Okay. That's weird. Does it really go that far? Heck. Why I was getting that. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. All this stuff. Very good to know. Okay, I think, unless we find something else really incredible here in the next 10 seconds or so, I think I'm going to call it a night. It's actually kind of an important day tomorrow at work. We are having a board meeting that's taking place like actually on site. So the board member is going to be there. That means I have to like wake up early, shave, look nice. And then also we're getting a new employee who we're all really excited about. We had an employee leave, which was really sad. But we were hiring a new guy. He's really cool. We're also like it's on the one hand it's like this board meeting, which is kind of stressful, and then there's like getting a new hire, who we all like and we're looking forward to working with. So big day tomorrow at the office. One more look at the amazing, wonderful Euglena here, 40X. What field are you using? I don't know exactly what you mean by that. This is I'm using DIC. You're asking about like what the illumination technique is. Wow. The top the ISO down. Just really great footage. Really good. Really good quality. Now it's kind of crawling back up towards the cover slip, so I should push that down. Yeah, this is the Olympus BH2 DIC system. It is the condenser is like the label on it is NIC/phase contrast, and it's actually meant to be used with the SPlan objectives or achromatic objectives, but I found it works well enough with apochromatic objectives, so that's the SPlanApo line, and in addition to that, the SPlan Apos, they still get you better like resolution. They get you sharper imagery. You just have to deal with more non-uniformity in your DIC background field, which really doesn't bother me so much for video. So that's what I do. We'll do a little phase contrast here before we go. We haven't looked at this lens, at this phase yet. Let's see. Pull this out. No. Things wrong. That's right. Oh, there we go. Phase contrast. You can see the paramylon grains pretty nicely in phase contrast. Let's see, we'll go to the 20X. I actually am really I do really like the fact that I was able to find apochromatic phase objectives. I think those are really solid, kind of boost the performance. Yeah, you can see the paramylon grains nicely. That's cool. Phase contrast works really well in some subjects, less well in others. Anything that's got super thin features, really good. A mix of thin and thick is also good. Euglena there. I think the Euglena is just kind of they scatter. They're not really phase objects. They're more amplitude objects, so they're just not as good to look at. Okay, sorry, I'm getting carried away here. So yeah, I need to go to bed. Oh my God, it's 11:20. Jesus Christ, did I stream for like 3 hours? Almost. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna call it here. Josh asks where I found the apochromatic phase objectives. They were on eBay. I bought them from a Japanese seller. And they were honestly, the prices were like kind of ridiculous. I think I paid like 200 maybe for each one or something, which like for apochromatic phase objectives, like I don't know, whatever. I paid that price and I was like, okay, yep, that's what they asked for. I snapped them up without thinking about it. It's actually really nice. One thing that's like a little bit low-key nice about this. So I have the DPlanApo 10x and the DPlanApo 20x phase contrast objectives. And the 20x, the DPlanApo 10x uses the 10x phase annulus, but the 20x actually uses the 40x phase annulus, which is a little confusing but not unexpected if you understand what's going on. And it just so happens that the NIC / phase contrast condenser that I use for DIC has 10x and 40x phase contrast positions. So these are like the best two lenses that I could possibly have without having to switch condensers. Just kind of a happy accident there. Okay, y'all, going to bed. Go to bed. Call it now, for real. This time.